Mixamo Auto Rigger tool is now 8 years old, however, there is a new tool. AccuRig by Reillusion, both free, so let's do a comparison and see if Mixamo can still stand up to the test of time. So we've got Mixamo open, I'm going to click and drag my character in there, let it upload, let's give it some time. Key feature, info, upload. And now that it's finally uploaded, let's go next. Let's throw a chin on the chinny mech, chin, wrists, elbows, knees, groin. Next, let it do its processing once again. And now our character is rigged. Whoop-de-doo, awesome. Now we will be breaking down the differences between this and our next product. Let me just quickly download it, and then we'll kind of like put it off to the side for now. Now let's have a look at AccuRig. Now this is a free rigging tool that we can install on our computer. Much better. So let's do the same thing, click and drag our character. It's going to import the character so we don't have to upload the character at all. There we go, we've got our character in, and we're probably going to be able to do this all live. It is mirrored, that's fine. Let's go rigid body, and we'll apply that rigid body straight in. And it's auto worked out where all the body parts are. Beautiful, so I don't even have to do anything. Let's go the right hand. So now we've actually got more controls on the fingers. I have played with this to make sure that it actually does work. What we will do is I'm going to do the right hand, I'll move that around, and then the left hand I'll leave it as is. So here we can actually adjust where the bones are. Now I can see obviously the joints on the fingers, so I'm just going to kind of realign them up like so. We'll do it on all the fingers. And this is just giving us that extra little bit of control. So let's now go over to the left hand. We can see that the left hand's off, but I am just going to leave that for now just so we can kind of go back and check. Let's go finalize this character, and it's going to do its pizzazzle. So we don't have to worry about upload times, download times, because it's all done locally on the machine, and you can see how quick it is. And there we go. It's looking pretty good. Let's have a look at the hands. We can just test what the hands look like. Now this is going to be, we'll talk about this in a sec as well. But if you kind of fast forward, pause please. If we fast forward, we can see that the hand closure is looking very nice. The right hand, which we edited, looks a lot better than the left hand. Now the reason why I did that is specifically is because there's webbing in the fingers of this character. But I just wanted to kind of show you that we could update that jazz. Now coming to export it, I've got the option to export as an FBX, so nothing to do with Reillusion. We can go straight into NVIDIA's Omniverse, or we can go save iAvatar and we can put it into iClone 8, which is pretty cool, especially if you're using iClone 8. But for now, let's just go export. I will do Blender, please. Original, yes, please. And let's just go export. Now that's been exported, let's go dump it back into Blender and let's do a comparison. Let's now import our first character, file, import, FBX. Now I'm going to do these individually so I can actually rename these correctly. So let's go Accu, so we know which one's which. Select that, scale 0.1. Let's just move that off to the side, and then we'll import our other character, file, import, FBX, Mixamo. Select the armature 0.01. Lovely. All right. F2, Mixamo. So what I'm going to use now is AutoRig Pro. I'm just going to quickly rig up these characters. Where is my AutoRig Pro? There we go. With the Mixamo character selected, I can just go Mixamo, yes please, quick rig, preserve volumes, and OK. And I will do the same for our other character, which is the AccuRig. So we'll select our AccuRig, and we know this is a character creator plus, OK, quick rig, please, OK. And there we go, we've got our character now set up. Now the materials are a little bit funky, so I'm just going to quickly fix them up by selecting that into materials, alpha blend, opaque, and U2 good sir, opaque. So we have our two characters. Now the first thing I really want to show you is if we go into pose mode, and this is our Mixamo rig. if I were to go ahead and select all the hands, there we go, and you good sir, let's go into individual origins. If I go rotate XX, okay, let's not do the thumb, rotate XX, you can kind of see how the fingers aren't actually bent properly. They're kind of like in this really weird jankiness. But that's all because of the auto rigger. However, if we come over into this rig here, so select this, pose, and we grab all the fingers. And then with this, I want to go rotate XX. We can see just how much of the difference is that it actually looks like a fist, which is really good. I didn't test this before, but what does the head look like? So the head moves quite nice on the AccuRig. Let's go check over here on the pose mode. Rotate Z. It's not too bad. You can see that it's moving the whole like upper body there, which is pretty janky. But if we come over into here, let's go into pose mode. Whoops. And we select our neck. We can see that it's a lot more cleaner. So we're actually just moving the top of that head. So really top of the neck, where over here on the right hand side, it was kind of just like this saucer, and it's just grabbed everything in sight. We can see as well, just with this rig, it's very clean as well. And we can check the hands as well. I think this is IK and FK. So that's looking very nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's come over and check out the Mixamo rig. Not really much of a difference in these characters. But you can see that works fine. Here we've got another character that we're going through. I'm just going to give her a top hat. Actually, no, I'll just give her a sunshade. And let's kind of go through the process again. Let's first off do Mixamo, upload the character. Oh, isn't that lovely? The material is kind of stuffed. Let's just go next. Let's go chin. The other thing we can see as well, that this isn't actually symmetrical fully, but let's just kind of quickly go through it. Wrists, elbows, I don't know, knees, and groin, just here please. And then we'll go next. And you can see how the pose is actually quite different. So it looks like we've got some issues around the wrists here. We'll bring this into Blender and we'll actually have a look at it a little bit closer. Let's quickly jump into AccuRig, check model straight away, see how it's lined up. Now we can see that this is a little bit off, that's fine. We'll just bring that back down to the chin. Arms look good, wrists we might just need to adjust a little bit. The elbows are a little bit off, that's fine. Knees we can line up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Move that one up there a bit. And let's go rig the right hand. Now I've already shown you the differences in right hand, so I'm just going to kind of skip through this bit really quick. Actually, no, I won't. So the beauty of this is this hand is wrong. Now the thumb orientation is completely wrong. So if we select this slider here, we can actually line it up on which way the thumb should actually be bending. Everything else looks okay. Let's jump over to the next hand. Same problem, this is facing the wrong way, so let's just line that back up. Put these back in the right positions. And that all looks good. Let's go finalize the character. Just like that, that's looking pretty good comparatively. The hands are looking much better. The hat as well, I mean, yep, I should have applied a bit of a texture to it, but I didn't. Let's anyway export it. And I've quickly rigged them up just like I did before. Now let's have a look at the body, how it's actually come together. And we can see that moving the arm, we've got like a really weird deformation happening up in the shoulder area. But other than that, it's not too bad. Let's check the legs, how'd that go? So you can see here on the inside, this is what we've got at the moment. So it's kind of looking a little bit yuck. It's not bad. Let's check out the heads. Very much a definite kind of like a line through there where the head's been chopped off. Let's go check out this one. And then into pose mode, let's have a look. So the shoulder here on this one is much better. So this is the AccuRig one. You can see that it works a lot better. It's a lot cleaner as well. Let's check that deformation. It does affect, but it is much cleaner compared to the previous one. Where if we come over here, you can see that we've got that bulge coming out of nowhere. What does the head look like? It seems a lot softer than our counterpart. You can see how the hair and the neck all blends in. But I mean, AccuRig, it is a free tool like Adobe, Mixamo, who? Like, why? Use. There's a link in the description. Just download it. It's for free. I mean, why wouldn't you?